Research is pretty clear that instruction that includes multisyllabic decoding can make a difference. So that's the good news. We do know that we can teach kids to read these longer words. And that when we do that, it improves their word recognition, their reading fluency, and their reading confidence, which of course makes a lot of sense when you think about the experience of reading a text with a bunch of wrong words substituted in. But we want to make sure we're doing this multisyllabic word instruction in a way that mirrors what we know about from reading science about how kids learn words. So it's not necessarily just about connecting the letters and sounds in relationship to the letters and the sounds and figuring out how to decode a word that way. They absolutely do need to connect the spelling and the pronunciation of the word. But they also need to connect those things to the meaning of that word. That's how a word is stored in memory. It's stored by connecting up the spelling, the pronunciation, and the meaning of the word. And a lot of words, like even a simple word like rock, have multiple meanings. Like rock can mean a stone, a back and forth motion, or a type of music. And so when kids encounter new words in text, we want to make sure they're not just sounding them out or taking a guess at what the word is, but really paying attention to how the word is spelled, thinking about plausible ways to sound it out and trying to connect it to a word they may have heard before, and then connecting it to a context-appropriate meaning. When we encounter words over and over again in different texts, we accumulate more knowledge about the different meanings that word can have. And then if you have a really strong lexical representation of that word in your memory, you're going to be better able to connect the base word to derived forms of the word. So rocked to rocks, rocking, bedrock, other words that have that word part in it. And so we want to make sure that we're providing students with instruction that attends to all these different parts of the word, because that's what helps them store those words in memory and make them accessible for meaning making and comprehension the next time they encounter that word in a text.